Before experiencing a city, we first create an image of it in our minds. To understand how Kyoto becomes recognizable, we begin with the image of the city. Kevin Lynch proposed that our mental image of the city is shaped by 5 elements: paths, edges, districts, nodes, and landmarks. Paths are the channels through which we move through a city. In Kyoto, streets such as Hanamikoji and Ninenzaka become memorable not simply because they lead somewhere, but because of the sequence of spaces experienced along the way. Edges are boundaries between different urban conditions. The Kamo River separates the dense city from an open landscape, yet it also connects the two through bridges, paths, and everyday activity. Districts are areas recognized through a shared character. In Gion and Higashiyama, machiya, timber facades, narrow streets, lanterns, and traditional details work together to create a recognizable identity. Nodes are points where paths, people, and activities converge. At places such as Shijo Kawaramachi, movement from different directions create a concentration of activity that makes the location memorable. Landmarks are distinctive visual references that help us recognize and orient ourselves within the city. The Yasaka Pagoda becomes a visual anchor, allowing us to understand where we are in relation to the surrounding streets. Together, these 5 elements transforms individual spaces into a mental image of Kyoto. But a city is not only understood from a mental map, it is also experienced through movement, sequence, and changing views. This leads us from the image of the city to the experience of the townscape. What makes a city unforgettable? Is it its buildings or the journey between them? In the Concise Townscape, Cullen suggests that a city is experienced not in a single glance, but through a sequence of unfolding moments. Cullen believed that the first view of a place is more than a picture. It is an invitation. Before you begin walking, the city quietly introduces its character. As we move, the town begins to unfold. Each step replaces one scene with another, transforming the street into a sequence of experiences rather than a single image. Cullen reminds us that a memorable street never reveals everything at once. What is hidden encourages us to continue. The reward for movement is discovery. Every reveal becomes another chapter in the journey. For Cullen, cities become memorable through contrast. Calm follows activity, narrow leads to open, shadow gives way to light. Each change makes the next moment more meaningful. This is what Cullen called serial vision, the art of experiencing the city through a continuous sequence of unfolding views. A town is not appreciated in a single glance, but in the rhythm of walking, discovering, and moving forward. If serial vision explains how we move through the city, place explains how the city makes us feel. A place becomes meaningful when people begin to make it their own. Within the journey are moments of refuge, spaces separated from the movement outside. Although outdoors, the repeating torii create the feeling of moving through a room shaped by architecture. Every space connects what is close with what lies beyond, encouraging us to look ahead. A change in elevation transforms both the view and the experience. After a sequence of enclosed spaces, the city opens before us as a reward. Depth is created through layers, making the space feel alive rather than flat. Small, unexpected moments often become the most memorable. Just as punctuation gives rhythm to a sentence, gateways give rhythm to the journey. What remains hidden invites us to keep moving. Mystery allows the imagination to complete what the eye cannot yet see. Repetition creates the illusion that the journey continues beyond what we can see. They are shaped by countless details, materials, textures, objects, and nature, carefully composed into a memorable townscape. Cullen observed that memorable places are formed by recognizable groups of elements. Here, rows of matia houses, stone streets, and traditional shops create a distinct urban landscape. Contrast enriches the townscape. It is the relationship between different elements, not their similarity, that makes the street visually engaging. Some places reveal their identity instantly. Before we notice the details, we already know we are in Kyoto. Historic materials and craftsmanship connects the present with the past, giving the street a timeless character. As small-scale details create a personal relationship between people in the street. Perspective and repetition exaggerate depth, making the street feel longer and more dramatic. Certain objects become symbols. Though small in scale, they give the street its obvious identity. Nature is not separate from architecture. Trees soften the streetscape, frame important views, and complete the character of the place. These details give Kyoto its unmistakable character, but for Gordon Cullen, beauty alone is never enough. Cullen believed that every element of a street should support everyday life. Beyond appearance, architecture must guide movement, encourage interaction, and serve the people who use it. Even simple railings contribute to safety without disrupting the historic character. The true measure of a street is found in the life that flows through it. The ground beneath our feet quietly guides movement and shapes the experience of walking. The walls of the street define its edges, creating continuity and enclosure. information becomes part of the architecture, communicating without overwhelming the street. As daylight fades, lighting continues the life of the street while enriching its atmosphere. Gordon Cullen reminds us that a city is experienced differently on foot than on wheels. Walking allows us to notice the details, connect with people, and experience the townscape one moment at a time. On wheels, the journey becomes faster, but many of the small experiences are left behind. Both have their place, but Cullen reminds us that the richest experience of a city begins at walking pace. In the end, Gordon Cullen teaches us that a town is not simply seen, it is experienced, and its greatest stories are discovered one step at a time.